You're standing in a cigar lounge holding two cigars. One costs $10, the other $100. Same size, same shape, both wrapped in beautiful brown leaves. One promises premium luxury. The other just says handmade. So what exactly are you paying for? Today, we're going past the shiny bands and cedar boxes, deep into the fields, factories, and aging rooms where cigars are actually born. By the end of this video, you'll know what truly makes a cigar premium, and what's just clever marketing designed to impress your wallet. Not long ago, I watched a gentleman in a busy shop agonize over two cigars. He finally chose the most expensive one, smiled, and said, "If it costs more, it has to be better." The owner just raised an eyebrow. That moment sent me down a rabbit hole. Before we continue, I want to hear from you. Have you ever picked a cigar mainly because it was more expensive, or because the band looked luxurious? Tell me in the comments which cigar it was, and whether it actually smoked like a premium experience for you. To understand premium cigars, we start where no marketing department can fake anything: the dirt. Every cigar begins in soil in Nicaragua, Cuba, Honduras, the Dominican Republic, and beyond. This is where real premium quality is born, or lost, long before a cigar ever reaches a glass display case. A tobacco leaf isn't just a leaf. It's a complicated agricultural ingredient, shaped by climate, altitude, rainfall, and even the angle of the sun. Premium producers choose small, carefully managed plots with rich soil and predictable weather, because one ruined harvest can destroy years of work and reputation. On each plant, leaves grow in different layers called primings. Lower leaves are milder, middle leaves are more balanced, upper leaves are stronger and richer. Premium cigars use particular combinations of these primings, paying more for the choicest leaves and discarding a shocking amount that never makes the cut. Once harvested, the leaves don't become a cigar overnight. They're piled into massive stacks to ferment, often for months. Heat and pressure slowly drive out ammonia and harshness. Cheap cigars rush this stage. Authentic premium cigars spend far longer here, sacrificing speed and profit for smoothness and complexity. Here's something most cigar bands never mention. A significant percentage of those beautiful leaves never become cigars at all. They're rejected for color, texture, or damage. When you pay for premium, you're paying for all the tobacco that was grown, handled, and then quietly rejected to be used as filler in lower quality cigars. Now we move into the factory. Picture long wooden tables, stacks of fragrant tobacco, and rows of torcedores, master rollers, working with almost unreal speed and precision. The best rollers have decades of experience. They're not just assembling cigars, they're shaping how every millimeter will burn and taste. A new roller might produce 100 cigars in a day, with many rejected for being too loose, too tight, or simply uneven. A master roller can make more, but still faces strict quality checks. Every rejected cigar represents lost labor and expensive tobacco. Premium brands accept that loss to protect consistency. This is one hidden layer of premium: people, skilled hands, trained eyes, and years of practice that can't be automated. Factories that chase volume pay less, accept more flaws, and ship cigars that just exist. Premium factories slow down, pay more, and throw away anything that doesn't meet their standard. Here's where things get shocking. From seed in the ground to cigar in your hand, an actual premium cigar can quietly represent 4 to 6 years of work. Think about that the next time someone tells you all cigars are the same and price doesn't matter. After fermentation, many premium producers age the tobacco again in bales, casks, or cedar rooms. This extra aging softens rough edges and deepens flavor. It doesn't show up on a box label very often, but it absolutely shows up in the smoke. And of course, time always costs money. Then, even after rolling, cigars often rest again. Sometimes for months, sometimes for years. During this period, flavors marry, moisture equalizes, and construction issues reveal themselves. Cheap cigars skip or shorten this stage. Premium cigars are given time to become their best selves before they ever see a retail shelf. All that time comes with risk. Factories must maintain perfect humidity, fight mold, prevent beetle infestations, and ride out political and economic instability. One bad season in a warehouse can wipe out millions in inventory. When you pay for premium, you're also paying for everything that survived those unseen battles. This brings us to scarcity. Some cigars are limited because marketing says so. Others are limited because the specific crop, region, or vintage of tobacco truly can't be repeated. Real premium cigars are often limited by nature. Fake premium cigars are limited by imagination and a clever copywriter. Let's talk about the band, because sometimes that's where the biggest lie lives. A thick gold band, a huge box, and words like exclusive or reserve can be printed for pennies. But they can't magically turn rush tobacco and average rolling into a genuinely premium experience. Some brands have earned their premium status over decades. They survived wars, embargoes, hurricanes, changing tastes, and still delivered consistent quality. Their name on the band carries real weight. When you buy those cigars, part of the price reflects that proven track record, not just the materials in your hand. On the other hand, the cigar world loves a new darling. A brand appears, markets aggressively, releases limited editions, and slaps high prices on everything from day one. Sometimes the cigars deserve it. Often, they're still figuring things out, while charging like they've already entered the Hall of Fame. Premium isn't always about size. Some massive factories run ultra-tight quality programs and produce incredible consistency. Some tiny boutique makers work with tiny farms and rare tobaccos. Both can be premium for different reasons. What matters is the combination of leaf, labor, time, and honesty, not the marketing story alone. So how does all this show up in your ashtray? Premium cigars usually light easier, burn more evenly, and hold a long, solid ash. Flavors evolve instead of repeating. Harshness is replaced by character. You finish the cigar feeling satisfied, not punished. That experience is built long before it reaches your cutter. Here's the truth many people won't say. A higher price doesn't guarantee a better experience for you. Whether that experience is worth it depends on your palate, your budget, and what you value in a smoke. When you're choosing a cigar, ask yourself 3 questions. First, does this brand have a reputation for consistency over time? Second, is the tobacco known for good growing conditions and aging? Third, is the price increase explained by leaf, labor, and time, or only by packaging and hype? You'll hear people say, all cigars are the same, just buy the cheapest. Others insist, only the most expensive cigars are worth your time. The truth lives in the middle. Some modestly priced cigars are made with love and patience. Some overpriced luxury cigars are just dressed up mediocrity. Next time you're in a lounge, don't ask, what's your most expensive cigar? Instead, ask, which cigar quietly over-delivers for its price? Then, when you smoke it, pay attention to burn, balance, and how you feel at the final third. That's where true premium character likes to hide. Now I want to learn from you. What's the most surprisingly good, non-premium cigar you've ever had? And what's the most disappointing, expensive cigar you've tried? Share your stories in the comments. Your experiences will help other cigar lovers make smarter, more satisfying choices. If you enjoyed diving beneath the band and into the reality behind premium, you'll love my upcoming videos on cigar myths, etiquette, and the hidden history of the leaf. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and check the video on screen to keep your smoke-filled education going.